Hello everybody, and this is Drone bringing you another Pokemon Top 10. Now, last time we talked about my top 10 favorite Pokemon, so today I'm bringing you the other side of the spectrum. Today we talk about my top 10 least favorite Pokemon. This is my opinion, and I would like to also say that I don't hate some of these Pokemon. This list is primarily Pokemon that annoyed me, or Pokemon I have a reason for not liking. So, let's get started. Number 10 on this list is Rattata. Rattata, I remember whenever I started playing Pokemon, and I'm walking through, doing this, doing that, and I never really got to play a game with Rattata until after I played Ruby. So you have to remember that my Pokemon that I ran into all the time was Exeggutor, and I loved him. He was awesome. But then I played Fire Red. That changed my spectrum all over the place. I hated this Pokemon as a kid. He was everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Walk into your house, Rattata. Walk into the Pokemon Center, Rattata. Walk into tall grass, Rattata. Go to sleep, fucking Rattata. Oh my god. I hate this Pokemon with a passion. But he does have some redeeming qualities, such as, I like adorable Pokemon, and, well, he's adorable. I can at least give him that much. Now, the next Pokemon on my list, number 9. Klefki. Klefki. Fucking Klefki. God, Klefki. Why? Why? You don't scare me with your rattling, Klefki. Just no, stop that. It's obnoxious. Firstly. Secondly, why steal? Why? No. How could they do this to me? Fairy was a cool type to think of. And, yeah, I like Klefki-ish. I don't mind using Klefki, but it's still one of my top 10 least favorite Pokemon. It made this list just because it's so annoying. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next Pokemon because this is where I'm going to start to get into design flaws that I see. Number 8. Floatzel. Floatzel was such a disappointment to me. Whenever I was playing through Diamond, I was like, oh my god, a Weasel! I'm going to catch this, and I'm going to level it up, and it's going to be amazing! And then I let somebody else play my game for a little bit because they were like, oh my god, you have Pokemon, and I want to play it. So I let them play for a little bit, and they go, hey, did you know that your Weasel can evolve? No, because at that point, I didn't know that he could evolve. I didn't know what he evolved into. And then I saw Floatzel. Game Freak, why? Why did you do this to me? Weasel was fine on its own. It's kind of like, Pachirisu or Emolga. You didn't give them evolutions, and they were just fine. Emolga, god, one of my favorite Pokemon. Not quite good enough to make my top 10, but that's for another day. But, seriously? Seriously, Floatzel? No. Number 7. Dunsparce. Now, Dunsparce is a lot of people's kind of guilty pleasure, almost. I mean, look at Verlis. He's always talking about how awesome Dunsparce is. Now, I can't say I hate Dunsparce as much as I used to, and I obviously can't say that, oh, Dunsparce is horrible because of da-da-da. I just agree with a lot of other people and say that there's a lot of lost potential. He could have been so much better, but they just couldn't help. They just turned him into what he is today. Game Freak, seriously, give this guy an evolution. We will love it. Even the people that don't like Dunsparce will have to find a way of incorporating him. Number 6. Slurpuff. Fucking Slurpuff. God! Ah! Slurpuff, no. Why? This is probably the first Pokemon on the list I truly do not like. I don't like Slurpuff. Slurpuff is just... I don't know how else to put it. I mean, whenever I started playing the game, I was going through the gym leaders in X and Y, and I get to the 6th gym and fight this person with a level 40 Slurpuff, and I'm like, oh, look, it's a Slurpuff. And then it takes 5 minutes with Pokemon 6 or 7 levels higher in my first playthrough, and I didn't understand why. And Slurpuff, yeah, a lot of people might like Slurpuff, but personally, I hate its design. I just hate it. I don't have any particular reason other than its design and the fact that I hate having to fight against things that are really overly bulky, and Slurpuff just fits that description. Number 5, Halucha. Yeah, I'm going there. I don't like this Pokemon, and my reasons are kind of shallow, but hear me out. Halucha's a new Pokemon that whenever they introduced him, they gave him the only dual-type move in the game. He's the only Pokemon that can learn the only dual-type move in the game. Not to mention, he doesn't just get a stab bonus from this move, he gets a double stab. So he hits you, say he is an adamant nature with max EVs, great IVs, and he just hits you once with Flying Press. You're done. It doesn't matter the type other than Ghost. It's over. You can't fight it. Now, I will say that there are some other things to bring into perspective, like the fact that one of my favorite Pokemon, as you remember from my favorite top 10, was Espeon. Now, Espeon is faster, so is Alakazam. So these two Pokemon can just kind of wreck him, but if you don't have a strong, fast Psychic type on your team, then it's done. It's over. You're finished. Number 4 on my list is literally only for design. I love the typing of the Pokemon. I don't actually mind the Pokemon overall. I just think he looks so stupid. And that's Bastiodon. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that like Bastiodon too. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that you can't like him. But he's just ugly, and really ugly at that. I mean, whenever I do decide, if I decide to make a top 10 ugliest Pokemon, I'm pretty positive that Bastiodon's going to probably be on my list. But as far as talking about Bastiodon as a Pokemon himself, as what he's capable of, I'm not really sure. I never used him because I liked Cranidos' design more, and I haven't really had experiences with him outside of gym battles from the 4th generation. So there's not much else I can say about him. Number 3 is Electros. Electros is one of those Pokemon that, once again, was just overly annoying to me. Now, whenever I found out, oh hey, he's an electric type, I was just like, okay, cool. I know that electric only has one weakness, and that's ground. So I started building an awesome ground type Pokemon to fight him. And it failed because he has Levitate. He's an electric type Pokemon with Levitate. This is trolling from Game Freak so much hardcore than it needed to be. This is a 5th gen Pokemon that just wrecked everything it fought. Tore them to shreds. And I don't like that they have this one Pokemon that just was way too overpowered for especially the biggest boss in the game to carry. So, Electros, I understand, you're cool and all, bro, and I've in fact used you on my bench, but as far as having to fight you in gameplay, I hate you. I'm sorry. Number 2, now we're getting into Pokemon I actually don't like. This is the first Pokemon on the list, other than Slurpuff, that I just absolutely hate. And Slurpuff, I didn't even absolutely hate, I just kind of disliked. The last number 2 and 1, they are Pokemon that I cannot stand. So, first off, Bidoof and Bibarel. Now, these Pokemon make me so angry because Game Freak, you gave us Rattata, and yes, Rattata made my list, but I don't have that many problems with Rattata other than I just don't like Rattata. And then we had Sentret, who Sentret and Furret were awesome. I love Sentret and Furret. Then Zigzagoon and Lanoon, who are both also phenomenal Pokemon. They're great to have in single player, but then you gave us Bidoof and Bibarel. First off, Bidoof. Could you have made a Pokemon that looked any dumber? He looks like you just opened a box of Dunce and, slapped it together. Just all of the stupid things in the world and crammed it into one Pokemon. Then you made an evolution. An evolution that was water normal. Now, I understand there's a couple Pokemon that are water and ice that are weak against fighting, but here's the thing, is that, okay, the typing is nice if anyone knew it was there. I mean, he doesn't have any signs that he's a water Pokemon at all, other than, oh look, I'm a beaver. Which, okay, some people might be like, but bro, he's a beaver, obviously he must be a water type. Well, I'm sorry. I'm a pretty intelligent guy, but I just didn't realize that he was a water type. In fact, I didn't know he was a water type until just before the release of 6th generation. Yeah, that long, because I never used him. I didn't see any reason to use him. There was so much other good Pokemon to use in the 4th generation that you could get at the beginning of the game. You know, like Shinx, who turns into Luxray, one of the biggest hitters in the game. But enough ranting about Bidoof and Bibarel, because next up is a Pokemon that I could spend hours talking about how much I hate it. Number 1, Exeggutor. Now, guys, just hear me out. There's a lot of you out there that are about to be firebombing my comments for saying Exeggutor is my least favorite Pokemon. But Exeggutor has been my least favorite Pokemon since the original 151, and it never changes. Ever since I started enjoying Pokemon, I saw him for the first time and went, wait, what is that supposed to be? A palm tree with eggs? Like, what kind of design is that? It doesn't even make sense. And I understand they're supposed to be coconuts, but it's just one of those things of, really? And it's not just a design aspect. I don't like Exeggutor. I never have. Now, first off, sure, he has a decent typing of Grass and Psychic. Now, these are some pretty good types to go together. But if you could make the Pokemon fast, that would be a completely different story, but he's not. He's weak to so many different things, including a ×4 weakness to Bug. Bug! This is the weakest type in the game, and they can wreck him. Destroy him. And they don't even have to try. You have one Scizor in play, and he just like, haha, yes, I'm going to ruin your day. And Exeggutor, you are disappointment to me. The one Pokemon that just, yeah, I'm not going to go on any further about Exeggutor. Well, guys, alright guys, so I figured I'd do a little shout out to the other bunny, because she let me know that she enjoyed my first video and gave me some hints and tips on how to make it a little bit better. Now, as part of this shout out, I am going to let you guys know that she told me her top 10 favorite Pokemon, and her number 1 on her list is Ditto. If you guys have a favorite or least favorite Pokemon that you'd like me to talk about, go ahead and let me know. I'll be planning on doing a fan episode in the future where I talk about Pokemon you like, not so much what I like or don't like. Alright, well, once again, thank you, and thank you for watching. Once again, this is Drone. I'm signing out for now, and if you guys could, take a look below. I'm going to put some links down there. One to the first video on the channel, the same video on ULab's channel. I'm going to, of course, once again, give you guys the links to all of those channels that are affiliated to me, such as Lady Verena, Kaboom, Methods to Madness, ULabs, and Kyraeus Oblivious, and we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you like the videos. Bye-bye!